Hello everyone. Sorry here. Thank you so much for joining me. I am doing something a little different today. Actually, there's quite a few things different today. I have a camera right here. I'm playing around with that. I have some new lighting. I hashed this together. It's not pretty, but what I'm trying to do is trying to make it so it's a little bit brighter and not so shadowy. However, I can see on my camera here that I am shadowed on this side. So it's a work in progress. But what I want to focus on today is this Pajama Crafter Stamps 30-day coloring challenge. This is something that Joy Wilson has been putting together, and she's already started. It started June 1st, and it is just getting 5 minutes in to color. She has actually product you can download, so you can download this for free on her website. I will put that in the description box below. She also has a product that you can purchase that's a bunch of images all collaborated together, printed on alcohol-friendly paper. And she talks about that in her video when she started this, so I'll link that as well. So what I'm going to do is partake in this. And I probably won't do every day of the month. I will like to try, but let's see where we get. But first, I'm going to start on, what's today? June 4th. And yeah, so we'll color that. I will put a timer on for 5 minutes, and then we'll see how far we get. How about that? Anyways, I will put all this information in the description box below. I thought this was a fun challenge, and if you want to get some free sources, you don't have to use this. This is just the cover of the free download. You don't have to use her images, but if you wanted to, definitely use the hashtags that are provided, and they should be on the screen. And yeah, let's have some fun coloring. So I'm going to get myself situated and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so I'm going to start coloring this one right here. I really like this one. She is so cute. I don't know how long 5 minutes is going to be, and I also don't think I'm going to be very good at keeping to the time because I have nothing to tell me what time it is except if I look at the camera, or sorry, my computer screen right here. And I know I'm going to get drawn into this and lose track of time, but I will constantly remind myself to look at the camera, or sorry, the computer screen, and see if I can catch that time. So I will try my best to be 5 minutes. If I am over, well, at least I'm trying. So let's get started. It is 9:06 plus some seconds. So that should get us to 9:11, 12-ish. I'm going to use my Olo markers and I'm going to color her hair purple. I think that's going to be quite fun. And we'll see how far I get along with this. I'm going to try just learning. I want to learn how to do hair. Hair is not easy for me, and it's going to be interesting what we come up with. So I'm going to start off with a V11 with the Olos. This is extremely light color, and what I'm going to try to do is just give it a base coat. I don't think people normally do this, but I just want to make sure that the whole hair is going to be at least this color and not white. Oh, speaking of which, I think Joy just wrote me. I'm not sure what that's about. It just popped up on my screen. Hello, Joy. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad she's done this, and I wish I could be dedicated to do this every day. But it's definitely, I'm busy. I try not to be, but I get myself doing so many things. So we'll see. So that was V1. And then what I'm going to do is, actually, you know what? I'm going to start with my darkest colors. And what I'll normally do is make it even darker, but let's just start with my V28 if I can find it. There we go. So we'll start with V28, and these are going to be the darker shadows. And once again, like I'm saying, I'm learning how to do this. So all I'm going to try to do is follow the lines that are here. And we can always make these more prominent later if we need to, but I'm going to be adding other colors here. And I don't really want the darkest to stand out too much. I don't want the hair to be very dark. So I'm just going to give this a try and see how that works. I am going much faster than I normally would, and that's because I have 5 minutes to do something. And I don't want to run out of time and get nothing done. I have a feeling I'm going to be working on this image for a couple of days. So that works. Actually, this may work quite well because if I run overtime, then I can just cut this video up into multiple V27 is the next color. Multiple videos, right? It doesn't have to be, it's just a color, 5 minutes of coloring. It doesn't have to be actually different images or different products. It'd be nice to do those things. And I can always break it up and try different things, but you know, I really like this mermaid and I think I'm going to stick to it for a bit. And so what I'm doing is just going over the same color, just expanding it a bit. I know it seems like I'm all over the place. Unfortunately, my brain just works that way and I don't know how to stop it. I really don't. I would like to have some more rhythm to this. And I think that's just training my brain, or just not training my, well, I guess skills are a brain activity, right? I'm just going to try to train it to not do that. Then I'm going to go to my V26 and I'm just going to start spreading this. And now we're getting to a lighter color. I'm not probably going to end up with that really cool hairstyle that people have. You know, where it's like really, yeah, you know when it looks like it. It's like strokes and it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm not really sure how they do that. I know Joy is an excellent colorist, so I should probably watch her videos a little more because I'm sure she has a lot of tips and tricks on how to color. And like I said, she does have that coloring exercise or that coloring book. I'm saying that wrong. It's not a coloring book. It's a package you can buy, and I believe it does come in a binder. And it's printed on alcohol-friendly paper, and I believe, you know what, maybe I should just Google search. I should research a little more. I was doing it before I got prepared, and now I'm doubting myself. But so I'm not going to say anything more. Maybe in the next video I will be able to answer that question, but I'm pretty sure she does some teaching, and the book is there to help you learn how to color. And you don't need to print anything, and that's the nice thing, because I printed this myself, which then you have to make sure you have a printer and you have to have the right paper, and so that's where it gets a little more challenging. I love printing, so I make sure I have that paper and printer available all times, but not everyone has that, and sometimes those printers are just awful. You know what? It is already 9:12 and I didn't even finish the hair. I got so distracted talking that I didn't even finish this. So you know what? I'm gonna keep going here and just have fun with this. This is not coming out as well as I had hoped, but you know what it is? Well, other than lack of skill of coloring hair, I am trying to talk and explain and do things at the exact same time. So that is actually, I think, what has caused this delay. But you know what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What's the difference, right? It's only a matter of seconds. Many, many, many seconds. So what I'm going to do now, is my V. The last color was V24, and this is the V23. and I'm just going to fill it in. I don't actually mind this. This is quite pretty. It's not the same style as other people, but you know, I like my own style, and that's how I grow. It is blotchy. That's because I was following those lines in certain spots. Like, it's pretty blotchy right here. But I definitely like that. Yeah, this is totally going over time. What can I do? You know what? I'm just going to keep going. You can't stop me. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my V27, and I'm just going to there's no way that was 5 minutes. Really? Wow. 5 minutes is not a long time at all. But so that was actually kind of interesting. That's fun. I'm going to try to, this might be a bad choice, but I'm trying to do the strokes so that I get some nice hair flow in there. If you can hear me playing with my retainer, I'm sorry about that. I can't stop playing with it. I'm almost done with my braces and all this work, and I can't wait. So the nice thing about this is I have 4 other times to practice the way hair, right? So I can do that on my own and practice. And that's what I like about these. I will probably leave this one as a reference, just so I know what it looks like. See, now it's kind of getting really dark, so I'm not really liking that. But that's okay. That's okay. That's how you learn. It's only paper and ink. So, you know, I'm going to go back to the V23, and I'm just going to kind of color these in where it's kind of blotchy. I just want to smooth that out. I don't want it too blotchy. And those dark colors are pretty dark. Let's see what happens there. I don't want to lose my bright colors, but or light colors, but I kind of already did. Okay. And what was that? V2. This is a little bit darker, going back up. Like, at this point, I'm just trying to see what happens when I fix it. I love it. You can tell that it's definitely... You know what I should do? Let's call it now. I am way over time. What did I say? I'm like 10 minutes. Over 10 minutes. Okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to look up how to do this tonight so that it's ready to be I'm going to get this video ready so it's posted. And then I'm going to research how to do hair, and then potentially we can try again tomorrow. I want to stick with this purple. I really think that's pretty. But that is my 5 minutes of coloring. Thank you for joining me. I do hope I will continue this. I won't, like I said, I won't have time to do it every day, but this is fun, and I think it's quite. Go out there and color, and let's see what you can create. It's going to happen all June, and if you want to check out Joy Wilson, who's on Pajama Crafter Stamps, she will be doing it every day. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you like this new setup I'm trying out. And let me know in the comments if there's anything that's not working. You know, you can't see me, it's too glary. I'm not sure if sometimes I see things a little differently. Anyways, have a great night. I'll talk to you all later, and take care. Bye.